Day 16, day 2, well, day 16 of the challenge, day 2 of, okay, hold on one fucking second here. I gotta do this. Yeah. That is everything I want it to be right there. One more bite, hold on, one more bite. Seriously, that is so good. Especially with this iced coffee that I get from Terrible's. That's probably fucking terrible. I know it is. So good. Right here, baby. Juice of the gods. Fucking love these Coke Zeros. Guilt-free, 0 sugars, 0 calories. I probably shouldn't be drinking tons of them because they're not good for you, but I'm still getting 1.5 gallons of water in a day, so I'm proud of myself for that. I did not wake up at 3:30 this morning. Yesterday I did over 18,000 fucking steps. I was super burned out. Fucking did an intense, gnarly ass workout yesterday morning, and I did get up at 3:30. Knocked out a full day and literally finished working, like put tools down at 8:30 yesterday. So definitely made serious progress, but I must have hit my snooze button like 1,000 times because it goes off every 5 minutes, and I was still hitting it at 5 a.m. and that thing goes off at 3:30. So my whole body is sore. I work in an office. I used to work in the field. I do not work in the field anymore. I barely labor, and I just do my normal workouts, my cardios, but I got my ass handed to me yesterday. My forearms are sore. Everything is sore. I forgot what it's all about, fucking manual labor. But on our way to Lowe's, we're going to pick up some supplies, and we get to put up some cabinets today, at least fingers crossed. I'm pretty confident we're going to put up some cabinets today. So let's see where the rest of the day takes us. Holly called me up out of nowhere, saved me $250 in rewards, get all this stuff right here for free. It was super epic of her, so thank you, Holly. Appreciate that. That was awesome. We are loaded up, heading back to the house, got everything we need, and Holly hooked me the fuck up, man. That lady did call me. I was at work, told me that I had rewards because I got so much shit going on in my world. I'm not following every little thing. She calls me up out of the blue, says, hey, this is Holly from Lowe's. I got $250 that you have on your rewards. If you come down here, I'll help you out on your app and get them over to you. I get off of work, I shoot over here, she loads it up on my card or on my app or whatever she did. Today's order came out to $2.24. Fucking hooked me up. So, you know, I mean, for somebody to go out of her way to do that, gives me my receipt, you bet your ass she's getting her what do you call it, survey. I'm gonna hook up Holly, take good care of her. That is what I'm talking about. There's still good people in this world, and when people do right by you, you got to take that extra moment and do right by them, and I owe her one, so I'm gonna hook her up. Super sweet. She just transferred here. I shop at Lowe's all the time, so it's nice to get that small town love. So let's put this shit together. Here we go. So we're here getting ready to run some RO line. I had a cool idea where I took that RO line and ran it over to where my coffee maker is, in between my coffee maker and my stove. So I got RO water sitting there, RO water sitting at the sink, and then RO water all the way to the refrigerator. Here we are running a fish tape, struggling like crazy. I did have a idea that I could run more water lines through there to have one of those faucets over the stove, but that totally did not happen. My father-in-law did try to convince me that it wasn't possible, but you don't know until you try. In the end, it wasn't possible. Here's my electrician running a bunch of power lines, getting rid of the power that was in that wall and moving it over to his right, which was the switch for our cabinet lighting, as well as the switch for our kitchen lights. Just having one switch. We had 3 switches for our cabinet or for our kitchen lights, and it drove us crazy. So now we got one switch, turns on all kitchen lights. This was a fun part. I was trying to splice the RO tubing so that way we could pull it through. And it was running through a block in the wall. And it was drilled out. That block was so perfectly drilled that you couldn't fit the RO line through it. You couldn't feed it. So here we are trying to get extra crazy to really tape it through and kind of get aggressive on pulling it through, but it definitely did not work. Here's my electrician finishing up the last little bit of the new can lights. Thank you, Matt. They came out amazing. Super nice to have all that extra lighting in there and one switch to turn it all on. This is kind of the sad part. Even though I've got so much drywall busted up and cut out, yep, I had to cut more drywall, several holes around the block, just so I could feed the new RO line through. There I go, cutting and just opening up more and more stuff, just tacking on to the overall cost of drywall, repairs, mudding, all of that stuff, which I don't do. I definitely subbed all that out. And super big thank you to my electrician. You totally rocked it, Matt. The lighting is amazing in the kitchen and sure is nice having one switch to turn everything on. After several trips back and forth to the supply store, Lowe's, Ace Hardware, you name it, everywhere in town, my electrician finished up doing his lighting, installing more cans. Thank you, Matt. We are super grateful.